Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848 and welcome back to The Infected. Today we are going to finally deal with our water issue. I am really getting tired of boiling water. I can't believe I'm still boiling water. We're gonna make the water house. We're gonna make a sink. We're gonna work on the workshop and we're gonna work on more power. Unlimited power. We really need more power. This place is not where it needs to be. It's hanging on by a thread. I'm down to about 3,000 power on my batteries, and I'm not getting a lot of power right now. And when the sun goes down or it rains, the power really drops out. You know, I'm kind of like, I'm not like mad about it. Like, I'm kind of surprised it lasted as long as it did. I'm very happy with it. But it's time to, you know, do some more stuff with the power. It shouldn't be a big deal. I should have a lot of resources to make, you know, plenty of solar panels and wind turbines. I'd really like to get the water mill, but 2,500 gold is going to take a while. My cement is working out nicely. It is 300. I did the math. It is 320 gold per box. So we need to save up. I don't want to do the math right now, but look, we're looking like, well, hold on. 3 times 10 would be 3,000. Wow, actually, that's not that bad. Under 10 boxes, right? If they're 320 and you save up 10, yeah, that's 8 boxes. Wow, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And it's something that'll just, you know, happen by itself. I just have to keep building and keep the power going and we'll be good to go. All right, let's take a look at this. I'm not even sure where it is. It's got to be in others. There it is. The water house. And you want to put it right here because it's got to be connected to your, well, it doesn't have to be connected, but if you want to have your crops automatically get watered, it's got to be connected. And plus, when I eventually do build a kitchen, it will probably be over here somewhere. So, how do we want this to go? Yeah, just like that. Well, nah, I kind of like the door pointing that way. I don't know if it matters which way the door points, but hey, that doesn't line up properly. No, it does. It looks good. All right, and we just want to line it up right in the middle. Gonna move it away a little bit, and boom. Okay, now where are we going to put the sink? All right, I think for the time being, I'm going to put the sink in here. But I do want to make a proper, like, kitchen. But for now, this will be fine for the sink. Where is the sink? I'm not seeing it. That's got to... Is that in plumbing? No. Furniture? Kitchen? There it is. Yeah, we'll just put that right there. All right, looks pretty good. All right, what do we need for this stuff? I wish you could pin recipes in this game. Logs, planks. All right, aluminum. Ooh, electrical. I didn't realize this took electrical, but whatever. Aluminum and electrical. And copper. Aluminum, electrical, copper, nails. I won't remember everything. I want to remember as much as possible. Aluminum, electric. I know we need 10 aluminum. All right, we need 8 electrical. 8. And then we need some nails. I don't remember how many of those. And copper. Did I say copper? Pretty sure I said copper. All right. That's a good start. We are going to need some logs and planks and stuff like that, but that won't be an issue. So just come over here and put everything we can in. All right. So that's done. We just need logs and planks. Whoops. Here. Logs and planks. And... Oh, man, this needed aluminum, too. Okay, logs, planks, and 4 aluminum. That should not be a problem. And, yeah, man, this is going to be really nice. You just turn on the water. Oh, I'm going to have to make a, one of these over there, because what I'll do is when it's time to drink, I turn on the water. Anytime the water house is on, you're going to lose 100 power. It does not need to be on all the time. Not even for the crops. You just kind of turn it on for a few seconds. It'll water all the crops instantly, and then you turn it back off. Don't leave it on. I mean, I guess you can leave it on later on in the game when you have like a lot of power, but why is this capital and everything else isn't? All right, I guess it really doesn't matter. I'll have to mess around. I'll fix that off camera. All right, so we're gonna need, what do I have to put back? Yeah, it brought way too much copper. Maybe I didn't even need any copper. I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, I'm also cooking iron here, so let's keep that going. Got a lot of building to do today. And yeah, I was wondering if I wanted to work on the workshop today. I usually don't like to work on the same building twice. 2 videos in a row, but you know, we got a lot of other stuff going on, so it'll be fine. And on top of that, that workshop really needs to get done. I want to get multiple cement mixers in there, you know, as well as obviously multiple multiple clay mixers. Is it called clay mixers? Yeah, advanced clay mixers and stuff like that. So that's what we're looking at. Nice, that's looking good. We need to grab this and come over to here. My base has gotten less efficient. I am completely aware of that. I mentioned this last episode, and I'm okay with it. Like, I'm perfectly fine. I know, it's like, methinks you doth protest too much. You keep saying you're okay with it, but I think you're trying to convince yourself. No, I'm okay with it. I just want to let you know that I know it's inefficient this way, but I think it's cool. I think it's a cool factor, and I like it better, and, you know, a little bit more running around, but like I said, you know, last episode, if you're just going to make everything a one really, really small area, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of, it's not as cool. It's more efficient, not as cool. And I'm okay. I love efficiency, but sometimes you just got to go for the cool factor. Am I right? I'm right. Just say I'm right. Tell me I'm right, guys. Okay. Now, let me know in the comment section. Do you guys want to see more looting videos? I am going to have to loot more. Do you want to see them? Do you want to see them infrequently? Do you want to see them every time? Do you want to see them, you know, never? Like, I'm going to skip those video type of thing. Just let me know in the comments. Either way, just kind of curious. I don't think people want to see them anymore. And I'm okay not showing them. But if people do want to see them, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. It's been known to happen. There's all the planks, so we just need the logs now. And the 4 aluminum. And we'll be good to go. I am really happy with the way this base is coming out. There's one thing I do want to try. And I should probably try it now before I forget. So let's just kind of, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just kind of see if we can put walls down here to cover up the you know, the foundations. Those actually look really good. Do these look good as well? You know, I kind of like the other ones better, if I'm going to be honest. You could also put down these things. Oh, those don't snap into place. No, I like the walls. I'll probably put down the wall, the like log walls. Kind of what I'm leaning towards. I want to put something down. I don't like seeing the foundations. They just kind of, you know, it's okay. I mean, it's not like a big deal, but it is something that I think would improve the look of the base. There you go. I didn't need any logs for that, did I? There we go. All right, so we are going to need a control panel over here. So power, I don't know where I want to put it. I guess I just put it on this side. It seems pretty good. The opposite side of the door, or put it next to the door. Or put it right here. No, I don't want it by the window. You know what? Kind of like it next to the door. Okay, so we're going to need a control panel. And then we're going to need a junction box. Okay. Iron, copper, cobalt, and screws. Iron, copper, cobalt, screws! Iron, copper, cobalt, screws! Why do you keep saying it like that? I don't know. Why not? Put those right there, because I can. Iron, copper, cobalt, and screws. Iron, copper, cobalt, and screws. I'm not seeing a lot of them. Let's look around, see if there's any in here. I don't think there is. I think yeah, pretty sure I took them all. One more spot. I know I haven't organized yet, guys. I'm so sorry. Keep saying that, Cage, and you keep not organizing. I know. You're right. I'm a bad man. Oh yeah, that's right. You can only do one at a time. Duh. One. Let's just do 3 for now. You, my friend. See, this is gonna be nice when I can get electric stoves. I don't have to worry about like putting them out or babysitting them and stuff. How much is the electric stove? Is it 1,000? I gotta go with the water mill first. I don't have a choice, but I don't know. The electric stove would be pretty cool. Okay, so now we're gonna have to hook up power, and we're also gonna have to hook up water, like the pipes. It's pretty cool. Like, you know, you have to actually hook up the pipes. It's not just magic, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time cool. And I'm definitely okay with it. Are we gonna make more of these? No, we're done. We're done with the iron, but we are not done cooking. We've got a lot of stuff to cook. I emptied out my extractors And oh boy, I got a lot more stuff than I thought. Let me show you. Like these are all, I think these are mostly full. Look at that. Oh, that's full. That's full. Trust me, a lot of them are full. Go ahead and start cooking. And we're probably gonna have to make some more. We're probably gonna have to make some more ingot shells as well. I got no room for this stuff. I'm just gonna put it down here. And then we put you in there. We're gonna take these are water pipes that I looted. And this is obviously the wiring. I don't think we're gonna need that much wiring. And now we need to go get, do we have, oh no, we have the wiring tool, all right. I do a lot more wiring than I do mining, so. Go there, you go there. Water house, whoops. Why is my caps key not on? Water house. Cool. Okay, so that's good, but it's not gonna give water to anything unless I hook it up. So I don't remember how to hook up the water though. I guess pull water pipe and see, I don't want it going across like that. I could just move it right next to it, but I don't want to do that either. This is what I'm gonna do. All right. Oh, we're gonna need relays and stuff, aren't we? Shoot. In order to get this stuff to go into the ground, I'm gonna need relays. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, well, it is what it is. No point in complaining about it. Yet, I think I'm going to anyway. There and there. Now, nobody's ever gonna see these relays, but still, even man, what's wrong with me? Even though no one's ever gonna see these, it's still gonna bother me that they're you know. Oh, how the hell am I gonna get out of here? Shoot. Shoot. Damn it. I don't have any planks on me. I don't think there's anything I could build to get out of here without planks. I gotta build something to get out of here. Saw bench. Thought I could jump on it as a ghost image, but... Come on, how do I... Wow. That was lucky, man. I could have got stuck down there. I would have like had to break apart foundations and stuff. Kind of remember that before you go down into somewhere like that. That could have been very, very bad. Oh, what do I need for that water pipe thingy? I don't remember. I don't know. That's not where it is. It's right here. Here. Power. No, it's plumbing. Aluminum and screws. Okay. All right, we should be good. Is 2 water pipes going to be enough? It is not. We're going to need more water pipes. All right, that's fine. Let's grab something to drink. And let's see what we need for water pipes. Screws and plastic. Okay. So, plastic. And it seems like we need a lot of screws for everything. And where is that made? Advanced workbench? Regular workbench? Advanced workbench. Okay. Now I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could need as much as 8. Where's the workbench? I know I brought it over here. There it is. All right. I'm going to need probably, I think 8 would be a good thing. I don't know there's 6. 6, damn it. Whatever, I run out of screws. I really shouldn't be running out of screws. That's, it's kind of unacceptable. Let's go ahead and grab some of this. And let's make some more of these. And let's grab these. This is going to make me encumbered, isn't it? Nope. No, it is not. Alright, so we got cobalt, aluminum, and copper. Cobalt. Copper. And that's iron. That's aluminum. And let's put in another batch. Okay, I made all the pipes I'm gonna need. I am just loading up the forge again. Power's not looking too good. You know, I need to get to work on that power. I keep saying I need to, and I keep not doing it, but we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Let's take a look at the power really quick. It's gonna be like negative. Yeah, that's quite a lot of negative right there. The good thing is I could just go to sleep and sleep through the night if I wanted to. I'm gonna kind of like not worry about it right now. We'll just kind of get to it when we can. All right, so you and you. And then pull water pipe. there. Pull water pipe right there. Pull water pipe right there. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Here, let's come in here. And let's check. All right, you can see how the water's kind of not full. The plants have water, but they're not full. You come over here, you turn on the water house. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and turn it off. Let's see if that worked. That did not work. What did I do wrong? Am I missing something completely obvious here, or? All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hook it up to the sink and see if it works on the sink. Maybe he might have changed it, maybe, where, like, you can't just, like, turn it on for 2 seconds. It's got to stay on. Very well could be the case. It's got to be hooked up in the back. Can we do it from here? Yeah, we could do it from here. Am I going to be able to get out of there? I don't know. Why don't we go ahead and grab some logs just in case. And we'll take this. So if we can't get out of there, we can always just build something. Like we did in the other hole. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to get out of here. Plumbing. Alright, so right about there should be good. Alright, can I get out of there? No. No. You know what I could do to get out of here? Probably this. Probably would be the easier way. And it probably would have worked on the other one as well. No. What are you going to do? Can I run a pipe from there to a separate... Here, hold on. Let's try this. That way I don't have to make another one. There. And there. Shoot! Oh man, that was too close, man. That was too freaking close. Ugh, it's dangerous. Dangerous. All right, let's turn this on. And let's see if we can get a drink. There we go. All right, so that one's working fine. I wonder what's going on with the farm. Maybe it just takes time. Oh, they're all full now. Yeah, maybe 3 seconds wasn't long enough. Maybe you gotta wait 5 seconds or 10 seconds. I don't know, but it did work. So there you go. Now I just gotta rebuild. Oh, let's get that out of there. Not that it really matters. Kind of. Hey, you know what? I'll just destroy it. Grab these, put them right there. And let's go ahead and repair the foundation, get my inventory clear. And I want to show you what this is going to look like when it's done. Obviously, you know what it's going to look like. It's just all the wires are going to be hidden, and I love that. I freaking love that. Well, not wires, but pipes. Look at that. How clean is that? That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like it never happened. Now, you might think, well, Cage, who cares? Because Matt is watering the crops. Yeah, but the thing is, Matt could be doing other things if he's not watering the crops. Is it really needed? Not really. This is more for the sink. Oh, speaking of the sink, I'm going to have to put a... Here, let's just do it now. We're going to have to put one of these in here because the idea is... Wait a minute. Maybe I don't have to put one of those in. Hold on. Hold on a sec. I might have one already made over here that I'm not using. Yeah. Is there anything powering here? Not really. There won't be either. So, let's just go ahead and... delete wires. There we go. We're just going to take this one over there. And you just put this right by the sink, and then when you're ready to get a drink, you just simply turn on the, water house, get your drink, and then turn it off. Is that? That's not straight. Damn it. There you go. Okay. So come over here. Well, you don't pull wires. Come over here, water house on, drink. Actually, do I need any water? No. All right, no more boiling water for me, guys. All right, we got to deal with power. Okay, power is our new issue. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump some stuff in there. Let's get rid of these wires. Let's keep this train going with the ingots. Because we're about to spend a lot of them. All right, cool. I might do some building up there as well. Yeah, I probably will. Some light building. Nothing too crazy. You know what? We might not really get to the workshop. I mean, we're going to get to it, but not as early as I thought. It's taking some time to get all this done. That's okay, though. All right, what do we need for solar panels? I don't remember. Iron, aluminum, copper, cobalt. Iron, aluminum, copper, and cobalt. Iron, aluminum, copper. Oops. Here, let's just do 2 at a time. There we go. And I've already got the ghost images down, so this is gonna be pretty easy. Boom, boom, boom. All right, copper and cobalt, and then a little bit more iron and aluminum. Oh. Oh, dude, I just glitched right through the wall. Okay, that's interesting. Copper, cobalt, more iron, couple more aluminum. Get up there. Stop talking like this. Okay. Okay. Do you want to make this wider? You know, I think I kind of do. Let's make this a little bit wider. I purposely didn't finish the fence because I knew I was going to build this out a little bit more. Well, you know what? On second thought, no, I'm not going to build it out more. So I want to leave more room for wind turbines. Nah, I'll leave it the way it is. It should be fine. Once we get the you know, the gas generator and the water mill, we're gonna be in a good spot. I mean, we're already in a good spot. We'll just be in a better spot. It's a lot of wind turbines, but we need them. Well, you know what? If that's gonna be the end of, if that's gonna be like the finality of this little staircase area up here, I think we could probably put some railings in. Railings. And we do wood railings up here. Why? Well, to be perfectly honest, I didn't know there were other railings. But we're committed to wood railings, so it is what it is. And this. And he really thought of everything with the railings. I really appreciate that. Like, stuff like that really just is so cool. All right, let's finish the wind turbines. Are we going to get through these railings today? I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. There. Put these away. Look at this. We're cooking ingots faster than we can use them. That's awesome. I gotta do it though, man. I gotta organize this area too. Like, this area's kind of gotten a little out of hand. There, that's it there. Good. Oh boy. Okay. I knew I had a lot more. I got a lot of aluminum too. I actually took all of the extractors off of aluminum only. I had like 3 and then I had 2 and now I have none. But the thing is, we're gonna use a lot of them when we start making those wind turbines, so maybe I'll move them back to aluminum. I'm not really sure. We'll just kind of see where things go. I don't remember what I need up there. I'll just take whatever I can. And we'll hopefully finish some solar panels. Here we go. And then we're going to work on some wind turbines. All right, we need aluminum, lead, and... Ooh, lead. I have to start cooking up some lead. I might have to go mining some lead pretty soon. That's the thing, man. I don't like mining lead. I'd rather just go out and loot. And you'll get lead when you're out looting. Here's the problem, though. You won't get anywhere near enough. That's it over there. What about here? Yeah, we got one there. Got a few here. And it's looking to be about it. Damn, that's tough. Okay. I'm going to put these up here for now. Because these should be done. Well, they're not actually done yet. Okay. No, it's not. What is that? Oh, it's iron. How did I not know that was iron? I don't know. Shoot, I don't remember what I need for the wind turbine. You know what? It doesn't matter what I need for the wind turbines because I'm going to need a lot of aluminum. So let's just take a whole inventory worth of aluminum. And then we're going to set up some more solar panels. I think I've got 4 solar panels over the wind turbines, which means I make 2 wind turbines. 1 and 2. Iron. Oh, that's right. We got to cook some lead. Made the 4 solar panels and the 2 wind turbines. Let's go ahead and see what it's done for our power. I mean, it is sunny and it's kind of early in the day, so power should be pretty good. That's right. I got to come over here. 238. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Not quite as much as I was hoping, but, you know, what are you going to do? I need to continue cooking. I'm not going to mess around with the... What would you call up there where I have all my, like, solar panels? the Power Production Center or something. The PPC? PPC? I don't know. Sounds like OPP. Do you know me? Something. Okay, I'm old. Anyway, I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm going to stop working up there for today because if I keep working up there, it'll be the whole video, and I really want to do some stuff down at the workshop. So, let's grab that and cook all of these. I don't expect I'm going to be making too many more wind turbines, maybe a few, but the wind turbine thing should be coming to an end pretty soon. Like I said, once I get the water mill, like, it's going to change up my whole strategy on power. And I'm trying to decide if I want to keep, you know, I'm trying to decide if I want to keep the extractors at random ores or move them back, maybe a couple of them back to aluminum. I don't want to run out of aluminum. If you run out of something like aluminum, it's already too late. So, let's do that. And what did I say? I need 8 boxes, right? Oh boy, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while, but you know what? It is automatic, which is nice. Plus, I will do some looting and selling to augment what I'm doing here. So I probably won't need 8 total boxes, but we'll see. We shall see. All right, that's good. That's good. Let's add a little water to that. I do have this thing set up with these water containers to make adding water easier. Are they full? They must be full. I didn't realize I had full ones in there. There we go. Come over here. And we simply do this. And then what I'll do is, before I put them back, I'll make sure they're full. This is probably what I did last time. I didn't show you guys this. I did this off camera and I meant to show you and I kept forgetting. But yeah, this is a pretty nice setup we got here. And it doesn't matter if it's dirty water, so that's good. Put them in there. Okay, so that's all looking good. All right, you know what the thing is? I think I want to move those over there, but I want to also make more of them. Let's just kind of check these out really quick. Yep. My stone has gotten a little bit off kilter. When I put these down, I didn't set them up to extract only stone, so that was a bit of an issue there. Kind of things fell behind because of that, but it should be okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. All right, so electrical, mechanical, iron ingots, and screws. Okay, electrical, mechanical, screws, and then take as many iron ingots as you can. 12, 12, and whatever the other one is. I have these set up though, so I've got these put aside, already ready to go. And let's grab some of that, and then let's grab as much iron as we can. I think I'm getting too many of like a resource, and then like next thing you know, I spend it all. That's the way it goes, I guess. I'm already starting the planning phase in my head of the barn, or I guess I'm gonna call it the farm because it's not just gonna be the barn. It's gonna be, I'm gonna make a couple things there just for fun. Yeah, all right, we just need iron, and I'm in the planning phase. I'm probably gonna, maybe between this and next episode, put down a foundation and, you know, get a build in mind. It'll be kind of simple, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Simple, but cool. And look at this, we already got a lot of aluminum. We should be okay with making the extra wind turbines when it's time. Doing pretty good on the power now. It's not, like I said, it's not great. It's not like, okay, I don't have anything to worry about type of thing. But it is good, and I probably don't have anything to worry about. It's probably, I think it might even last through the whole night, and even if it doesn't, I'll sleep through the night, you know? I'll probably, even if I go to bed at like 1 in the morning, the power should still last. But I guess you never know until you actually do it. Alright, we need a bunch of iron, as much iron. Oh man, we're out of iron already again? Oh boy. Well, it is 60 iron for both of these things I'm making over here, so I guess that makes sense, but damn. And you. And you. Yep, we just need some more iron. Let's see how many iron fragments we have in here. Alright, that's not bad. That should get me a good amount of iron. So I got these 2 finished. I'm going to move the other 2 over here, and then we'll have 2 of each. Am I going to be able to make the 3rd? I guess I could, and I might. I haven't really decided yet. For now, though, let's just move these over here. I'm going to go ahead and... I forgot I had a pickaxe. Wish I could hold 5 items. I was thinking maybe I could take the crossbow off, but I don't know. If I get attacked, I might want the crossbow. Yeah, you know what? We'll probably be fine. Let's take out the crossbow. Am I really going to need the axe? The thing is, I might have to cut down trees sometimes to, like, move things. So, I will hold on to the axe for now. Let's take these. And let's come over here and just take... Oh, that's right. We're moving them out of here. So, we'll take apart the wiring. Delete. 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 Do you need to delete the wiring? I guess not. Because, like, once you put everything into place, the wiring will still be there, and it should be okay, but I'm still going to delete it just because, I don't know, I want to. I don't really have a good reason. I'm going to be honest, though. I feel like I've been cooking a little too much today. I'm going to shut these things down. I still have a little bit more to cook, but not too much. We got a lot done with the cooking, so... With the cooking... Go, and that one's good as well. And let's move these over. And we're going to double our cement production, which is needed because it's coming in, it's automatic, but it's a little slow for my taste. So we'll just kind of... Yeah, it seems pretty good to me. And am I going to make the third one? I don't know, man. It's a lot of iron. I don't think I have the iron. I need like, what, 60 iron to make another 2? And I've only got 20 and not a lot of iron fragments. Maybe I won't. Honestly, I don't know if the power can handle 3 anyway. My power is doing okay, but, you know, if I start making too many of these, the power could be an issue. It eventually won't be an issue, but it's still kind of an issue. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. I love it. Now the tricky part, where are we going to put the power stuff? Where am I going to put the control panel? Where am I going to put the freaking junction boxes? I don't know. I'm going to have to figure this out. I don't want to have each one of these be separate either. I'm going to have, like... I don't want to have 4 junction boxes for this. That'd be a bit much. I'm going to have... This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 1 junction box for each setup. So this one and this one will be on one. This one and this one will be on another. And the third one will be on a third one. So I'm not really... You know what? I'm going to have to put this on the glass, aren't I? I guess so. Let's just put this right here. And let's go grab some junction boxes. That way I could have a full set. There's a full clay set and a full... Although, maybe I should have the clay one separate. I'm not really sure. Nah, I'll keep it. I'll do it that way. I'll just have, you know, the clay in... One set of clay, one set of cement on the same run. I'm assuming there's going to be times where I'm not going to need the clay. But you know what? I don't think that's going to be the case because I'm always going to need clay. Like, let's say the clay mixer's outpacing the cement mixer. Although I don't know how that would ever be because they're 1 for 1 exactly the same amount of time. But let's just say it is. Then I could, like, use the clay for other things like roofing. What if the cement mixer... What if I need more clay? I really... Well, I mean, if I use too much clay... You know what? There's going to be times where I'm going to want to run clay and no cement mixer. I don't think I should put them together now that I'm thinking about it. I will fully admit having 6 junction boxes for this setup is probably not needed, but I do love the control that I will have. You know, like I said, there's going to be times where I want more clay. There's going to be times where I want more cement. And it's really good to be able to run these separate from each other. And it doesn't even cost that much. So you might as well do it. Alright, so there. Well, it's going to be on the... This one's going to be on the one that's the farthest to the left, which isn't made yet. Do we want these to be on top? This to be on bottom? I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Yeah, so I can go the farthest. That can go to this one. And that could go to this one. So that one right there is spoken for the one that's going to be farthest to the left. This is going to be a little bit messier than I would like it to be. But I think it'll be fine. I go there. I can live with that. I can live with that. Maybe later on I'll put in some relays and make it a little bit cleaner. But I think for now, that is perfectly fine. So that one's on the one that's on the end. So this is advanced clay mixer 1, 2, and 3. So this would be 2. Advanced clay mixer 2. I hope I have these right. I'm pretty sure I do. And this will be number 3. Advanced clay mixer. Okay, as far as I can tell, that is correct. So this one, shoot, I should have paid attention where they were before I put them in. Okay, you know what? We're gonna redo that. So I want to make sure they're going into the right spot. I will name them. I'll name them separately as I hook them up. Okay, I'm going to be working on getting these cement mixers and clay mixers up. I am going to need some more sand. I've been deleting all the sand. I think it's time to stop deleting the sand. And I want to see what this is going to do to my power source. Now, this is kind of half built out here because, well, maybe like 3/4 of the way built because I still got to set up the storage. There's going to be a roof over this. This place is going to be freaking big. I can't, like, it's going to take so many videos to build out here, but that's okay. It's always good to have stuff to do. Clay soil. Do we have any clay soil? Yep, clay soil will be in here. I don't think all these are running yet, but that's okay. Just do that. And that's now going. And we just need some sand for that. All right, cool. And I gotta turn that on. That should be advanced mixer number 1. All right. Now our power has been completely drained, but I think all of our mixers are running. No, advanced mixer 2 is not running. Oof, yeah. Clay mixer, advanced mixer. I wish I could like put these in the order I want them to be in. I don't think you can move that order around. So, but yeah, everything's running and we're at a deficiency. It is 8 o'clock. In the middle of the day, it might not be a deficiency, but we do not have enough power yet. Just incredible how much power you need. Let's grab some of these. But the thing is, I need the power to make the cement to be able to buy the thing that's going to give me all the power. So that's where we find ourselves. I could just go to sleep earlier in the day. It's not that big of a deal. I could make some more. You know, I could make another couple solar panels, 4 solar panels, and 2 more wind turbines. I've got the resources. It's all open to me. So we just got to keep up with it and keep plugging away. All right. And the cool thing is we're making cement twice as fast, which is really nice. I guess I will work on the storage at this point. I guess I don't need all these storage containers in here. Well, I am going to need them in here because I need to put storage containers over here. But that's not going to be today. Today, we're just working on setting up the cement production. And like I said, we just doubled it, which is really nice. Where do I want to put these? I guess right here is as good a spot as any. Go. Bring another one. Get out of here, you stupid raccoon. I mentioned this a few episodes ago. I mentioned it again. Not everyone watches every video. But the raccoons, if they find, like, food out, they're supposed to, like, take it. They're supposed to take it off your drying rack, take it out of your fire. I've never seen it happen, or at least not recently. I don't know. They might be broken. But, yeah, I had a drying rack over there, and there's a raccoon wandering around. He never took anything, so I'm not really sure what's up with that, but... Alright, here... There. Ooh, did he snap into place? Ooh, look at that. Kind of snaps into place a little bit. Kind of wish it did. On the sides, but... Well, it's not lining up the way I want it to. Alright, yeah, that's good. Okay, so we'll put the sand over here. The water stays right next to the water containers. Kind of move those into place. This and like that. Looks pretty good. There's still a third way we need to move over here. I'll do that later. More sand. What is this? Oh, okay. Clay. So here's the thing. I've got a lot of clay. So what I could theoretically do, I could shut down the clay mixers. don't really need it that much because we've got more clay than we have. Then we can. Well, I guess. See, the thing is, if we make one thing of, let's say we make 10 clay here. 10 clay is equal to 10 cement, and it takes the same amount of time. So really, all that clay doesn't really have a point, except I want to make roofs. So I will not get rid of the clay, but I was definitely considering it. And my power, power is getting killed. Power is absolutely getting killed. We're gonna have to sleep for long nights, man. For long nights. We're also gonna have to set something up over here for the stone grinders. There's so much. It's just so much going on. Let's go and get some iron ingots. Let's finish that rack and move it over there. Iron ingots. Yep. One less. Let's turn that on. It's getting a little dark. We have to go to sleep pretty soon. We're not gonna be able to stay up through the night as much as we used to. I gotta go all the way over here and get more planks. 34. I think we need, what, 6 more planks? So I got everything organized. I was forced to go to sleep around 11 p.m. I was sitting at like negative 600 power, so I decided it might be a good time to go to sleep. I don't like the fact that I can't like see the power over there. I have to come all the way over here to see the power. I'm gonna have to do something about that, but let's take a look. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad, and it's getting better. It is definitely getting better. Yeah. Okay, I got a little setup right here. This will... Oh, am I gonna have enough room in here for another one of these? Hold on. Hold on. Gotta find out about this. Workbenches. There we go. Yeah, okay. We get another one in there. Alright, so I got this setup right here. It's probably it might not be a permanent spot for it. This door is kind of getting in my way. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Anyway, this is like not a permanent setup, but it is good. It's something I need right now. I got some spots for iron fragments. I got some spot for sand. We're gonna go ahead and move this over since it's almost full. And once we get things that are full, they get moved over here. When they're not full, they get moved back. And that's kind of the setup. As a matter of fact, I think the other sand one is empty as well. Nope, not yet. Actually, I like to fill them up from the bottom. What does it matter? Because, like, if I get used to that, I'll have an idea of where the items are before I have to go looking for them. Alright. Alright, this is all looking good. You know what, guys? I think this is probably a good time to call it. We got a lot done today, man. A lot done. Next episode, not really sure. Not really sure. I'm kind of leaning towards the barn. I really don't want to work on the same I don't want to work on the same building 3 episodes in a row. But yeah, probably going to work on the barn. We'll see, though. I reserve the right to change my mind. All right, guys, I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.